Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here with another part of my Dugtrio Suspect test laddering. This time we're going to be taking on the ladder with an SD pokeaimMD Terrakion team that I believe Gingy made, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, before we get into this, I just want to say that I'm still on the fence about Dugtrio, honestly. I don't think that it should necessarily be banned more so than Arena Trap as a whole if you're actually going to look at it in a way that you want it banned. Like, I don't know. Personally, I don't think it should be banned. But I know it does make, obviously, stall and balancers, fatter teams in general, obviously gets rid of the problems for them. But I think that Arena Trap as a whole, if you're actually going to ban it, should be looked at because I've had a ton of success with Diglett stall. Diglett still gets rid of the same mons that stall has trouble with. Choice band Tyranitar, Heatran, and Hoopa after defense drop because of reversal, focus sash, and I've had a lot of success. It might look like a gimmick, but it's definitely had a ton of success for me. I know Auntie's had a ton of success with it as well, a bunch of my friends, and I just wanted to see what it was before people were like, oh man, Diglett. I was like, what, Diglett? No, there's no way, but it works. So I don't know. I think if you're gonna ban Dugtrio, don't just ban Dugtrio, but actually just go the full way and ban Arena Trap. But that's not to say that I'm actually in favor of the ban. That's not true at all. I would be okay with Dugtrio staying, but that's just my 2 cents there. Anyway, we got Dual Dance pokeaimMD Terrakion, Spikes Pharaoh, Scarf Gar, Defensive Lando, Specs Greninja, and Agility Metagross. This would be fun to use. I haven't used Agility Metagross this meta, but it looks so good, especially with Spikes up. This will be fun too. pokeaimMD Stonage is so strong. I got +1. I think it knocks out Landers. That's like after Intimidate. It's ridiculously strong how hard Continents Crush hits. We got a game versus a Zoroark user. Ooh, very much like this. I actually had a Wi-Fi battle as well for today, but unfortunately I disconnected on the last turn before I could save it. But we got a game. I want to lead off with something that I'm not scared of Zoroark. I think that Greninja's my best bet because I can U-turn out of there versus everything. And if he stays in with Zoroark, if it's not Scarf, obviously I can go to Terrakion and get my delicious, nutritious, justified boost. Oh my god, I feel like it's been years since I said that. But we're lead off with Specs Greninja. He's lead off with Skarmory. I don't know if that's Zoroark or not, but we're going to U-turn here anyway. Because if it's a default Skarmory, yeah, nice. If it was default Skarmory, I didn't care. It's going to be an issue. I want rocks up. I don't think Landers being healthy does anything this game. That's obviously not Zoroark because I did hit it with an attack. So we're going to get up our rocks here. Rocks to pressure Skarmory as well as, like, look at his Greninja switch-ins. And he's Leech Seed too. He's the Leech Seed Venusaur. I don't like fighting this thing because it's Leech Seed, Giga Drain, Synthesis, and like maybe Hidden Power Fire. It lacks coverage, which is why I don't like this thing. We're going to use him out of there into Ferrothorn just to scout what type of coverage is. I'm actually going to double after I go Ferrothorn as he goes for Giga Drain. What I want to do is actually double out into Greninja because this is scouting for HP Fire, but more so it also catches 2 Pokemon that Ferrothorn can lure in. So we know it's set as of right now. HP Fire, Leech Seed, Giga Drain. And let's see if he has Synthesis. We're going to go back onto Ferrothorn because I expect him to Giga Drain here. Or Leech Seed, yep. That can work. Alright, so Terrakion dunks on him. Terrakion dunks on him. This thing is annoying for me to face because I don't have Zen Headbutt on Metagross. Huh. Do I need health on Metagross this game? It would be nice for Gyarados. At the same time, it doesn't even check Gyarados. I'm going to go hard Metagross on the HP Fire. As he goes for Giga Drain. Wow. Alright, so right here, you definitely should double. So I'm going to go right out to Giga Ninja. You should go out to Skarmory. You should not stay. Who stays in on a Mega Metagross when I can Zen Headbutt you? I have to make these plays, guys, though, because if I give Skarmory any momentum, rocks don't go up, and that's terrible for Gyarados. That's hard for identifying Zoroark. Like, rocks are... These 2 mods are very weak to it, so Zoroark being compressed in the middle here. And basically, if I got in Greninja, I can fire off Specs attacks. It is annoying, though. Whatever, we'll just go Gengar. I don't even force him out with Gengar because I'm not Life Orb. That's the issue. I don't force him out, he's just going to Leech Seed. I don't want to use my Continents Crush just yet, but I think I have to. Even though this mon just wins. This mon can OHKO Skarmory. Whatever, we'll just solve some Shadow Balls here. Look, this is absolutely nothing. That does absolutely nothing. You know what? I'm going for game. I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough of this Venusaur. This fat Venusaur. To be honest, just die. Giga Drain ain't OHKOing me. Giga Drain is not OHKOing me. I'm a Swords Dance up right now. I ain't OHKOing. Oh, you think at 91% you're good? I almost clicked Z Rock Pop. I would have been so mad at myself. I'm about to crush it. Get out here. Pangea. B. Yeah, get that threat out here. You know what? I'm tired of... I don't like that he stayed in on Metagross. I really don't like that. I don't agree with that play. Obviously, it worked out for him, but that doesn't mean that it's a good play just because it worked out. I don't like that at all. That could be Skarmory. That could also be Zoroark. Either way, we're close combating. That is some damage. Are you in a defog? Oh, he just Brave Birds too. Clean. So you know what that means. Hello. They call me Battle Bond. Alright, so at least Terrakion got rid of one of the biggest threats of my team. And I still have Ferrothorn around as well for Ferrothorn around at full, as well as my Intimidate to check Gyarados and Scarf Gengar and even Water Shuriken if it gets out of hand. So that's actually Gyarados that comes out here. I'm going to go hard into our Ferrothorn as he Dragon Dances up. And what I can do is actually double onto Landers just in case he wants to go for a Z move now. As he goes for Earthquake. Why would you not go for your Z move if you had it? Well, maybe he doesn't have it. But I don't see an issue with going back and forth. I thought he would go for Supersonic Sky Strike, which is why I actually did the play I did. I'm going right back out on Landers. I'm not risking this. I don't care if you get your attack boost. Yeah, there it is. Was waiting for that. Alright, so I can now go right back out into Ferrothorn and wall him because he has to go for Waterfall. Not only will he take Iron Barbs, but... or Bounce, that works too. Come on, man. My mouse didn't work, and I was not able to click... Wait. I was not able to click the attack I wanted to, but we'll go for Leech Seed here. And we're getting full parrot, so I'm getting punished for my misclick there. That's awesome. But he's leech sitting here though. Come on. Okay. No. No. Just get this off. Just get off this gyro ball. I swear if I get full parrot... Okay, it doesn't even matter at this point because I always have Rocky Helmet and Water Shuriken OHKOs him, and I'm still going to win the game by just clicking Water Shuriken 3 times. But if I get paralyzed again... There we go. Good job, Ferrothorn. You deserve a good rest. Come on, buddy. There we go. Nice. Water Shuriken range. That's all I wanted. Let's get up a spike here. I don't even care about this mon anymore. There you go. Nice little spike. Okay. Water Shuriken actually about to clean 3 mons. Let me get up another one. No? Alright, fine. I don't care about you. Get your Moxie. I can't believe I got paralyzed 4 times in a row. Didn't they fix paralysis? Quote unquote. Isn't it only a third? Not a third, but something like that. Anyway. he knew what was about to happen. I can't believe that guy was like... I knew Venusaur was going to be a huge issue because I don't have anything to outright OHKO it outside of +2 Continents Crush. But I just really don't like the fact that my opponent stayed in versus Metagross when he had Skarmory as a switch in. And I had to make my play. Because if Skarmory came in, not only did I lose rocks, I potentially lost health due to Rocky Helmet. Anyway, this will be a fun one. I like Landers as a lead because it pretty much beats the majority of my opponent's team. As a lead anyway. As much as I love rocks, I'm just going to U-turn out here. As he goes Landers. So we'll be able to find out if this is rocks or not. That is definitely defensive. Hard Greninja. Okay, so he went hard Landers. So I don't know if he actually has an attack to hit me. But I want to U-turn here, predicting Tangrowth, but I feel like my opponent might make the play of not going Tangrowth, but I'm going for the U-turn regardless of what he wants to make. So I'm going to go to our Landers here. As helpful as he is, I really think I can win this game with Greninja or even Terrakion. So I'm actually going to get my rocks here. As he goes, yeah, because he's going out to his own Landers as a switch-in. I don't know why, because I have HP Ice to threaten you. So he wants his own rocks, obviously, but I have HP Ice to threaten him. So I'm going for it. And it looks like he is faster. I also know he's Rocky Helmet, so he's not Flying MZ. So we're going to go hard for Arrow Thorn here. Whether he U-turns or goes for HP Ice, it gives me a spike, or it gets some chip damage on Lanners. So now it dies to close combat. Magnezone comes out. I don't care about that Mon at all. I still should end with one spike at the end of the day, unless he Specs Mag. If he Specs Mag, that's unfortunate. That maybe I should have taken that into account, but we'll go for spike here. Man, it looks like my opponent is Specs Mag. Alright, so that's a little bit annoying. However, no close combat into Continents Crush switch-ins. Why would he go hard Lanners? I don't get that. Okay, whatever. My opponent could have actually sacked his Specs Mag there, but look at Agility Gross now. Just look at Agility Gross. Kills Garchomp. Magearna just needs some chip. Tangrowth is more than likely Assault Vest on this type of team. Metagross comes out. I could definitely see him going for Ice Punch here, but I think I have Scarf Shadow Ball to pick him off anyway. You could also go for Hammer Arm, but I think Ice Punch is a better play. I don't want to go hard Lanners because then he could spam Earthquake with his Garchomp. I'm going to go make the Greninja play, because Lanners is such an easy switch-in for me. Well, that man's Agility. But Agility doesn't run Hammer Arm. Are you Agility Hammer Arm? Don't you dare be Agility Hammer Arm. I'm going to go for a Spec Dark Pulse regardless. So the fact that he's Agility, he's probably the exact same set as me. I don't have good Flare Cannon switch-ins. We're going to go with Gengar's mid-ground just in case he wants to go for a Volt Switch here. Flare Cannon's fine. You're not fast enough to actually threaten me if I give you a Choice Scarf. So we're going to steal his Assault Vest. That makes it easier for my Greninja when it comes in. Oh, nice Assault Vest. Thank you, buddy. And get disabled, too. I appreciate that. No Shadow Ball switch-ins outside of Tangrowth. So, I can get off some huge damage on this. Or if he goes Garchomp, I get off some huge damage on that. Beautiful damage. Beautiful damage. I'm assuming this is Scarf Chomp? Maybe? Potentially? It could be Scarf Chomp or Z-Move Chomp. Either way, I want to save Gengar as a sack, because if Magearna comes back in, not only do we get off enough damage for Terrakion to OHKO it, but yeah, that has to be Scarf. There's no way you're not Scarf. We could just U-turn here, because his best switch in is Tangrowth. I guess Magearna could also come in as a mid-ground play, or he could sack Magnezone. That's also a good play my opponent could have made. But we can always go out to Terrakion and just click close combat now. This is now in range. This is now in range of my close combat, so maybe after a Rock Polish boost I can actually sweep him. But we'll go right for the close combat. You have to be Spec Zone if you knocked out my Ferrothorn. I want to calc this real quick though. I wonder how much Assault Vest Tangrowth is taking. Terrakion. Oh, you Swords Dance. This is not Life Orb. This is Stone Edge. Z Stone Edge. Tangrowth. Oh, you Assault Vest. God, that does so much, but it's just not enough. Anyway, Metagross comes out. We'll just sack Gar here. We'll sack Gar. And now we can go right out into our Greninja. And as much as I want to click Dark Pulse, I don't want Magearna coming in. It's still a legitimate threat, so I'm actually just going to click Specs Hydro Pump. And we miss. Haha. That's good. That's good. And by that's good, I mean that's absolutely terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Because now he's going to be able to agility up. And what he could do now is just click the Ice Punch to hit my... that's so annoying. I think I'm just gonna win with Metagross anyway, because Tangrowth can't threaten me too much if it is offensive, which I'm playing off it being. You could definitely go for Ice Punch here. Yeah, but the good thing is that Metagross does die to hazards, and what I can do is now just go out to Greninja and go for Water Shuriken. Well, obviously Garchomp does threaten me. If I sack Greninja versus Tangrowth, I should be good. But obviously Garchomp does threaten me, so Tangrowth doesn't come in. Let's find out what type of Tangrowth you are. That man is not Assault Vest. Ooh, misses. I'll take that. I will take that miss. And we get a crit on top of that? Let's go. Let's go. So he's Rocky Helmet. Does Mega Metagross die? I don't even think Mega Metagross... I'm Jolly too. All out attacker. That's definitely Scarf Garchomp. Earthquake doesn't kill me. Let's see how much we do Magearna. 57 and 67. I had to go to Terrakion here. Tangrowth. 59 to 70%. I think I have to go for the Rock Polish roll. For the Giga Drain roll. Nice. I don't think that I knock out Magearna though. But that gives me an agility to a Gross, so. Yeah. That gives me an agility to a Gross. And we potentially beat... I potentially beat Tangrowth 1v1. You can just Mega an agility here. Yeah, I potentially beat Tangrowth 1v1. Goes hard growth. Growth, excuse me. Ice Punch. Well, some of these games could have been a lot better if 36 to 47. You have to switch here, bro. This kills you. I'm gonna go for the mash and go for the attack raise. You switch to Magearna here always. Like 100% of the time that's the play. Yeah, on the Ice Punch. So let's go for an attack raise. Hey! And it's also might make him think I don't have it. How much do you do at +1, buddy? 55 to 65. Huh, nice. He should always switch to Garchomp here as well. But even then, that also needs sleep turns in order to beat me 1v1. So let's see what we can do with this Metagross. Because he can also miss Sleep Powder. There's so much that can happen right here. And I can also freeze him. Ah! No justice. Bro. Did we not... What? Did we not see the Hydro Pump miss the Metagross and costing me my Greninja? You also know that you were not Spadef Tangrowth, so that would have taken so much. We're just gonna ignore the Hydro Pump missing, huh? Yeah, obviously this was luck, but we're just gonna ignore Hydro Pump, which 2 KO Gross. Dive me to rocks. Anyway, go for another game. I'm definitely going for another game though. But yeah. I think I should have expected or played better around Specs Mag, because then with a spike up I easily would have had I would have had that game anyway. I mean, it still would have came down to Greninja hitting Hydro Pump, but still would have had that game. I like my opponent's team very, very cool. Greninja's an issue, man. We'll lead off with our own Greninja. Because Greninja gives me U-turn momentum versus pretty much everything on his team. Outspeeds Salazzle. Salazzle's so cool. I actually really like... I really like Terrakion in this game. I don't want him to be low-kick Protean. I'm so weak to Salazzle. God, we're going to go for U-turn anyway, though. We risk these turns. And he's U-turn Protean. Which may be Scarf? I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. That did a lot, though. Then again, obviously it's stab. Technically, everything's stab on this thing. I hate facing Greninja. I don't know why. Like, why is this monster? Wow, hard Salazzle. You don't say. Shadow Ball switch-ins are limited, but Scarf Guard is very clean late game. We're gonna go Terrakion here. You don't stay in with Salazzle ever versus Terrakion. You should go out to Gliscor. We're going to SD up here. Okay, anyway. We're going to SD up here. I just completely ignored the fact that he has that move. I guess he could have protect, but I'm going right for the +2 Continental Crush anyway. I want to get this Mon out of my sight. There we go. So that'll be a lot. That'll be so good for late game. Greninja comes out. I don't know if he's low kick because he's physically based. I don't know what he is, but we're going Ferrothorn. That sucks for my opponent. That's a fake out Salazzle. I don't know what to think about that. You know, if I go for Leech Seed here and he goes Tentacruel, I'm going for Leech Seed anyway. Yeah, because he went for... Alright, nice. He went Salazzle. So every bit of chip damage on Salazzle is good for shot. I love how I just completely just brushed off the fake out. Oh god, Inferno Overdrive is going to Oko me through... Wait, let's see. Ferrothorn in the tank. Boy be living through... That's a clean. We can go Terrakion because not only do we recover off the damage that he's going to do, really cool that he went for Toxic. I guess he could have Venoshock here. We're going to click Close Combat though. I'm not going to mess around. That also should have Oko'd. Main reason I went for Close Combat is because it should have Oko'd Salazzle regardless of the resistance with Leech Seed, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not going to risk this Mon. I didn't even realize how big of a problem Scizor was when I was looking at the team. We'll go Hardlanders. He has to Roost. Yeah, this is such a huge problem for this team. Holy crap. And this is an SD Mon. Obviously, I have to U-turn out into my Ferrothorn. Yeah, what? Why? This team is so weak to Scizor. I can't even trick it. That's Assault Vest. I'm going Ferrothorn just for a few bits of extra leftover turns. Just some leftovers, some extra chip. Nice chip. Knockoff is annoying, but I'm gonna get my Delicious Nutritious Justified boost if you go for it again. There we go. Hey! Alright, so let's end with Close Combat. That is Assault Vest Tangrowth, but it still managed to eat that up, man. Still manages to eat that attack up. However, Greninja can come out. As much as I want to go for Dark Pulse, I guess it doesn't matter if T-Spikes go up. They don't affect me at all. And plus I absorb them. So I'll just go for Dark Pulse here. That's so much. Wow. The T-Spikes don't matter at all. Shadow Ball switchings are limited, but I'm not going to risk him knocking off as well. I'm just going to go out to Ferrothorn and hopefully take this guy on. I'm pretty sure I just lose to Metagross. I lose to Scizor unless I get ridiculously lucky. I don't even mind if this Mon starts losing HP. I really don't mind even if I start losing HP to the fact that my opponent could have the Liquid Edge or should have Liquid Edge. But if he doesn't have HP Fire, I'll be able to get up a nice little spike here. And what I'm actually going to do is go for the Leech Seed. Because if he does go Tentacruel and does have Liquid Ooze, after I Protect plus Burn, I will die and I'll be able to keep up my spike. I thought my play sounded cool. We'll go Landers because I don't die to anything at that point. Scissor's a good mid-ground my opponent can make. I could also U-turn out of there. We're going to go for Earthquake just in case he wants to go hard, something like Tentacruel. I get a crit on Scizor, which doesn't necessarily help me because he's just going to roost it off anyway. What I can do now is just U-turn out of there. Ferrothorn doesn't die, which means if he wants to SD up, he can SD up to +4, and I can get off a Leech Seed if he does that. I would absolutely love that. This team is so weak to Scizor. This makes me sad. My answer to Scizor was Greninja at full, and even then it's not an answer to Scizor. Yeah, so this team is very weak to Scizor. I don't think I would have made that play. Then again, I would have to get a high roll crit to knock him out here. I don't like that play, though. What I'm going to try and do is keep him as low as possible. That way I can potentially... I still have to Ice Punch freeze him. We're going to go Metagross here. I can't beat Scizor. I have to go for Ice Punch freezes. That's sad. That's actually sad. But, I mean, last game I just went for Ice Punch because it's super effective. I mean, I just talked about how I could potentially freeze. I have no other play, bro. I'm sorry. And now we go for mash attack raises. And he thaws. I gotta go for it again. I got the double freeze, man. The power of A-Drive. Yeah, that's still game no matter what. Maybe Scarf Gar can clean if something happens here. I have to get ridiculously lucky though. I don't think there's a point to get +6 versus me. Oh my god, I gotta be careful when I play Scizor now. Wait. Wait. Hold up. Hello! Wait! Let's go! Okay, this is not... if I was Life Orb, this might be better. There's no way that's enough to win the game. Hell no. Hell no. I don't believe it. I don't believe that's enough at all. Does that matter? Yeah, I guess it does. No, to win this game, I gotta kill Greninja, which is impossible at this point. Maybe I should have went for Sludge Wave here, but I couldn't have killed Tentacruel if I went for Sludge Wave. So, in order to win this game, Greninja has to come out being Protean already. It's still not enough. I guess Salazzle can come out. Growth can even come out. He has to sack Growth if I want to win as well. There's so many things that have to go down. Yeah, and then even with that disabled, I have 2 turns left. Well, maybe 3. And that's obviously Scarf, unfortunately. He's gonna sack Tangrowth and just fake out with Salazzle and win the game anyway. Or sack this. Yeah. Yeah, good game. I'm just gonna forfeit because I don't have to wait the 2 more turns to see me get faked out by Salazzle, and I can keep going and find another game. Anyway. Oh god, why do these people just put monsters on their teams? Well, this is not a Scizor. I'm so weak to that. I'm so weak to Volcanion too. I'm actually gonna lead off with Terrakion only because, though I expect him to lead off with something like Garchomp, since it looks like a mandatory lead, I don't want him leading off with Volcanion and me being forced out. Metagross is his lead of choice though. Ferrothorn is a good mid-ground, but either way he's gonna go out into Volcanion after, which makes me scared. This can sweep with a Rock Polish up very, very easily actually. I just need some chip damage on Metagross, which is why also going Ferrothorn is the best play I could make. Dark Paladin, what are you doing, buddy? If my opponent wants to make some... oh, he's definitely going Garchomp here. I would go Garchomp. Alright, so goes right for the mash. Gets an unfortunate crits. Turn 1. That is okay. That is okay. We'll go for Leech Seed. I need some damage. I need some recovery. I don't care if you go Volcanion, to be honest. Yeah, this is my water resist. Thankfully, we land the Leech Seed, which at least guarantees us 2 turns of recovery here. So right back at full. Throws off a Steam Eruption. Regardless, I'm going Greninja. I don't want to risk Greninja because he has no switch-ins to Greninja. No, that's my Metagross answer. But then again, he has no Shadow Ball switch-ins either. Like, Scarf Gar can clean up very easily. This is tough for me, man. This is a tough turn. I'm going to spike up. Yeah, I don't care. I stand by my play. I don't think risking Greninja was ever the play there. Ever. And I still have offensive checks to Latios being my offensive Metagross and Greninja. So yeah, I think I stand by my play. And we knock out Volcanion. Great. There's no way I'm predicting anything. I'm not going for Rocks. That thing is a threat. Get that Mon out of my sight. And he just sacks one of the Mons that Greninja would have had an issue with. So we'll now go out to Landorus on this Garchomp. Not only getting off Intimidate, he's probably just going to trade rocks here. Get a Burrow Stealth Rock. If Kartana wants to come out, what I'll do is I'll actually U-turn. Or you can Dragon Tail. Good. Take some chip. I'll take that. If I had Ice Beam, I'd definitely go for it, but obviously I don't. So we're going to double back out into our Landers, not only getting off another Intimidate. If he wants to go for Dragon Tail, we're getting off some more damage. For Metagross in the late game, Agility Metagross can definitely sweep him as well. Goes Latios. I'm not going to sack Agility Gross. Terrakion is looking expendable, though it can win with a Rock Polish up. I think it's a lot harder for Terrakion to win than something like Metagross to just attack what's in front of it. So we're going to sack our Terrakion here to the side shot. And now my opponent's going to sack Super Ninja. Because he has no Dark Pulse switch-ins. I am Specs. They call me the king. And no Specs Dark Pulse switch-ins. Not only do I get my ridiculous Battle Bond after, that is not a counter. 51. That is a lot. And we now know it's Life Orb Lottie, which means no Scarf. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, the thing is here, Hoopa's an issue. I don't know if he's going to Hyperspace Fury. I'm always going Metagross, though. Alright, excuse me, Landers. I need to weaken it with the Rocky Helmet. He could go for Snatch, too. I'll just U-turn here. I think he's feared me being Scarf, but even then, I don't get why he made that play. Maybe he's Scarf Hoopa. That's an interesting play. Anyway, we'll be able to go right back on to Greninja, and I think just click Dark Pulse one more time. I'm not sure why he saved Hoopa there. That's odd. Kartana comes out. Are you Scarf, bro? If it's Scarf, it gives me an Agility or Metagross. I'll take it. Otherwise, I knock him out. I should be able to knock him out. Okay, so it is Scarf. But like I said, it gives me an Agility or Metagross. I want to get off a little bit more damage on him with Rocky Helmet. Assuming I live the stealth. I should be able to live the Stealth Rock. Yep. So I want to get off some more Rocky Helmet damage. Plus, I can just click Earthquake here. There we go. He gets his burst boost, but I'm now in with the Gross. We can just Mega Evolve and Agility up. I don't know how much Leaf Blade is going to do, though. It's Scarf Kartana, so it's strong. That does so much damage, good lord. I don't think Earthquake actually does enough either. That's +1. Get that out of here. Meteor Mash does 31 plus 36. Oh, this is more consistent. Oh, okay. So what I can do is, I was thinking about Meteor Mashing, trying to get an attack raise, but I don't think that makes much sense. Plus, that doesn't guarantee a KO ever. So Ice Punch is always the best play. And even then, it doesn't even get... No, I mean, I still needed a roll in my favor. And even then, I don't think I knocked out Mega Metagross. I definitely didn't knock out Mega Metagross at the range he was at. But that'll also depend on what hit he was. Good game, dude. So many Mons this team is weak to. Alternatively, what I could have done was also went Gengar and... what I could have done versus Kartana. But I didn't know if it was SD or not. I could have went hard Landers, right? And then went Gengar and Shadow Ball after. Hoopa would have came out. But Hoopa eats anything. But then I still would have had Greninja around to kill with Water Shuriken. So we're going to get another game, though. Man. Where my Tapu Finis at? That's what I want. And this guy has a Zygarde. I can't break through. Well, I can break through Zygarde. I can't. Actually, yeah. I'll be fine. I'm fine. I think I'll be fine. I want to lead Lando because Lando gets up rocks versus Crook, versus Heatran, versus everything on his team. I'm probably going to have to kill this thing the same way I killed one before, which was a Continents Crush. I don't know, man. These... It's tough to form a game plan when I don't have too many Mons to kill a specific Mon. Anyway, leads Keldeo. I don't know if this is Subcom Mine Keldeo. Ferrothorn is my only switch in. My Metagross can't Revenge Kill. But he doesn't have any hazard control, so we'll get up a Spike here. Thing is, even if it's Combine Keldeo, I can't beat it. My Metagross can't beat it. I don't like Agility Gross on this team. I really don't like Agility Gross on this team. Even Heatran, where's my main switching? I don't think Greninja pressures him as much as I would love, and I think I'm actually going to end up tricking his Gengar, or Zygarde with my Gengar, so we're actually just going to go hard Greninja here. A Bloom Duke can happen. Thankfully for my opponent misses Lava Plume, unfortunately. Well, sucks for my opponent, but we'll make some... Do I want to make that? I'm just going to click Hydro Pump, whatever. I don't care about Venusaur coming in. I don't want to... I'm not going to go make the U-turn play and have my opponent stay in with this Mon. Yeah. I just want to gauge the damage anyway. Good lord. I definitely don't regret going for that play. So we'll go Landorus now. Get up some rocks. Chip away at the Keldeo because Greninja does beat him with Water Shuriken if I can get rid of Venusaur. I'm assuming this is a standard set. But we get up our Stealth Rock here. Chip away at Keldeo. Chip away at Crocodile. I don't know what type of Crocodile he is though. He could be... If I see Intimidate, I'm going to think he's defensive. And then he's just Taunt Heatran. Look, looks like he is defensive. But that's a little bit too late, buddy. I got up my rocks. As you turn out of there. My Rocky Helmet doesn't matter because Zygarde's not touching me anyway. Physically. It's 1,000 arrows, obviously, so. I'll go hard to rack. I think close combat into Continents Crush should be able to knock out Venusaur. I really want to SD here so badly. I want to SD here so badly. But I'm definitely not going to. Not in front of this monster. Yeah. Goes Venusaur. Hit that thing with a close combat, and we're just going to crush its life. I'm going to Continental Crush its life. Right now. Right now. Get out! Alright, so Venusaur is gone. Annoying Mon. Straight up gone. He has no switches now to Greninja. I mean, he does have the Celesteela. Definitely a decent switching. Every single time Keldeo comes in, which is more than likely Scarf, it takes chip damage. It takes the chip damage from Stealth Rock and Spike for Greninja itself. For a late game Water Shuriken sweep, which kills this, kills this, kills this. Zygarde's going to be a little bit annoying, but I can beat it. Venusaur's still tough for this game, this team though, I think. Without having Zen Headbutt on Metagross, I rely on this to kill it. Zygarde comes out. I don't care. I got HP Ice Landers and Intimidate. Yeah, I have HP Ice, so we always chip away at him. Celesteela is the Mon I'm scared about right now. There's the coil, okay. Are you going to sub up as well? Actually, don't sub. I want more damage on you. Oh, you're just going to go right for coils. That did 31%. That did absolutely nothing. I mean, that did nothing either. Alright, so now Zygarde is in range of Shadow Ball after my next HP Ice. And regardless of what he does here, he is in range of Shadow Ball. And I even get a roll, so I'm able to knock out Zygarde while still keeping Landorus, which is great for Celesteela. Speaking of which, I'm not letting him get a Beast Boost. Hell no, I'm not letting him get a Beast Boost here. Maybe I should have let it get a Beast Boost, to be honest. He could go for Flamethrower here, but I think you go for Leech Seed or Heavy Slam first. Yeah. Alright, so, this Flamethrower is going to hurt, but I need Leech Seed. I need Leech Seed. I need to beat the Celesteela 1v1 with Leech Seed recovery. Nice, and I need to cancel out his leftovers. I can't give him a Beast Boost either, which is why I went out to Ferrothorn. So, let's just protect him a bit. Keep him a little bit low. Nice and low, okay. There's actually no risk in going Greninja because even if he goes for his own Leech Seed, they're like canceled out, and he has more HP than Greninja has, so I get more back anyway. Nice. Nice. Give me my health back. I'm not gonna let him go for Leech Seed. Oh. It's okay. Much like the timer on my oven, the cancel button does not work. But we can do is just U-turn here. I definitely got lucky versus you, buddy. Oh, good game. I think I got lucky. I dodged the Magma Storm with my Greninja early on, and I had to make the Greninja play because it's my answer. Couldn't go Terrakion because Terrakion is my only answer to Venusaur. Anyway, this was definitely a live with some ups and downs. I don't know, currently, I think the games would have been so much easier if I actually had, instead of being Agility, I had Zen Headbutt on Metagross, because then I could have actually used it and then Rock Polish up with my Terrakion versus several teams, and actually probably won with the fact that Metagross getting rid of Venusaur. Like that game 1, for example, that was one of the hardest games, because I couldn't break through Venusaur. But in any case, guys, hope you all enjoyed. Of course, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, do your thing, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.